Hello again. Welcome back. When we last left off, we were sort of waiting for some jobs to pop up so we could actually do something. But we're going to go ahead and make our way, I think, a bit towards Escorting. Get some more jobs in the free... Oh, wait a second, we can't really... Being a mercenary means that we should actually avoid Escorting. It's hard to shake that feeling.
Молодец.
Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get any more jobs here for a while. The good news is, we did manage to get some more water with the money that we had. I guess we'll just have to go out and see if we can't find some artifacts or find something to do while we wait. Nighttime will be coming soon. Luckily, I have a headlamp. So my only real concern is actually making sure we don't get into too much trouble. As long as we're not getting shot at. Let me go ahead and talk to some of these guys here at the tower. There's quite a few of them. Maybe one of them has a job.
Смысл. Лично я особо над смыслом не задумываюсь. Есть пост? Здорово! Чего тебе, сталкер?
Flesh hide. Hey, we've got one on us. Job done. And we got some coordinates for it. Not much money, only 500. But the coordinates we receive are definitely worthwhile. I wouldn't recommend doing tasks that request you turn in repair equipment, mostly due to how useful it's going to be for a long while. Alright. So, the only question to ask now, is that stash anywhere nearby? Yes. It's actually right up in Agripalm. That's useful. We can head there later. Hopefully we'll get lucky. We don't have much ammo left. Hopefully it's enough for what we need to do. Not much, but it's something. And that's why a Hydroshock is great. Just a couple bullets was enough to take down those mutants. Oh, this isn't good. One of the... let's see... I can't see the condition of my parts here. Normally you could see the condition of them on the weapon itself. Don't know what happened there. But we can go ahead and use one of these gun sprays to bring it back up to 100. I also can't see the condition of these weapons properly. It's black. There's something weird going on with the colors. This should normally be green, not red. Don't know what's up with that. There was a small update for Gamma that I installed between this episode and the last, fixing some bugs that were present, but I don't recognize why it's doing that. Cordon, no. A lot of Psysucker skin requests, sadly. Psysuckers are extremely rare in Gamma. Much less common than bloodsuckers in the other common fare. Oh, that's not good. So we're gonna take advantage of the water, which mutants won't touch. Normally. Alright. That definitely hurt. We don't have anything great for healing our wounds. We do have the scar at least, so we can quickly heal up, but
Врагу не
When did I
сдается
get a
наш
grenade?
гордый варяг, пощады никто не желает.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know I had a grenade. But that's one reason why the scar is incredibly dangerous to have. If you're not prepared. This has no ammo in it because of that recent accident with the... Probably should have held on to some 9x19 ammo for it, actually.
I'm tired of this shit.
Military has a base here, so we don't exactly want to head over that way. We just got a mission. I actually know where to go for that. We're actually not that far from the location. Alright. You can only find him at nighttime, however. It's gonna be a bit risky. Double artifact. Very nice. And we have that. Not my favorite situation to be in. looks like there's a campfire here that no one's around, so we can go ahead and drop a quick save here before making our way around towards where that scout should be. Now, the scout should be located somewhere in this area. Need to be careful about anomalies here. We're running low on hydro shock. 12 bullets. It'll have to be enough. Ah! A random artifact. Ooh. Not ideal. But it should be, yes, better to put that inside the container. We don't have, sadly we don't have more than one right now. Alright. We're getting close to where we need to be. First things first. Ah! That's bad. And the worst part is I didn't get to save. Guess we'll need to be a bit... couldn't hear them coming. Alright. We'll be back. Alright. We're back. I just collected that artifact. And we're going to actually go ahead and make a save here at this campfire a little bit further away from where we were. It's not exactly perfect, but it's certainly safer. There's a stash here, but... well, actually, stashes do have a very small 1% or so chance of having something in them. But it's about, like, one item. Still... free items you might be able to acquire if you're lucky. Alright. We don't have the ammo to reload this properly. There should be a second one somewhere. Much use whenever there's a wall between us. Alright. I'm not actually going to light this fire and save here. I'm just going to leave the save back there. We're just going to have to hope we can actually do this. Multiple. This is a bad situation to be in. I can hear you. There's not much we can do here with this. I think our chances of living here are pretty slim. bleeding. We don't have that many meds. There's not much we can do here. Hydra shock, this is gonna be pain. We'll be back. We can do this. We just need a little more time. And we're back. That was something a little different. We're managing to abuse the pseudo-dog's intellect to stab them in the ass, which allows us to save our Hydra Shock ammo to deal with the bloodsuckers. Now, you might call it a little cheaty, but other people might call it clever use of mutant habits. Alright, let's do this again. Don't have great ways to avoid the bleeding, so we're going to have to abuse our friendly neighborhood S.T.A.L.K.E.R to allow us to make it back without bleeding to death. The good news is, you shouldn't have too much difficulty doing that. I unloaded my gun just in case it made me start going crazy, but can't leave it unloaded. We did get a titanium grid from looting that guy. It's nothing special, but it's good to have. This AK-74 actually has some decent parts to it. None of these pistols do, though. I'm gonna go ahead and take those apart. This armor has some stats that are slightly better, but I don't think it's ideal. We shouldn't bleed out before we get there and talk to the medic. We have enough money for the medic, I believe. Almost. We just need to turn in this task, and we should have it. We need to turn in this Scout's PDA, and we'll have that objective done. Let's see where we are. I went a bit too far in the wrong direction, but it's fine. Allowed us to skirt around some things. Alright. Go ahead and recharge a bit here.
Ужас. Почему я? О, Господи, ужас.
It's funny, it makes me speak
Боже, как же болит башка.
Russian.
Я не
Oh,
могу избавиться
no.
от этого голоса.
That is one of the horrible side effects of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R that I didn't quite prepare for. Because my torso was damaged, it couldn't fully heal me, and yet it kept trying, resulting in me losing all my sanity. I'll see you again soon. Alright. In much the same way, I took care of the pseudo-dogs again. Not much of a party trick if you know how to do it right. But here comes the tricky part. We're going to need to be a bit more careful about our situation here and think things out a little more. I can't risk getting too badly injured. lucky with only one spawning. I'm not hearing any evidence of another. This time around, we actually managed to avoid taking any bad hits. Now, one of the things that's different is this weapon actually isn't as badly damaged, so we actually did get some functional parts out of it this time around. Sadly, the AK is not functional in any way. I'm gonna go ahead and dispose of it. Instead of getting into the titanium grid this time around, we were also rewarded with first aid kits if you were watching. Or, well, one first aid kit. Still, nice thing to have. And this time we managed to avoid any injuries and use less ammo, since there was less targets to have to shoot. Alright. Oh no. Come on then. Come at me. Oh, come on. Stupid small dogs. And I'm out of stamina. Come on then. Hate you. Not very nice. Alright. We need to be careful to monitor our psi levels this time around. We can't let ourselves be badly injured. Alright. There should be a campfire over here. Thanks to the mini-map, we can see that. So we're gonna go ahead and... Not sure what that was about. Make sure that we don't have to repeat that process again. I'm struggling more with dogs than bloodsuckers. Fun. Alright, there's the water plant. I'm gonna go around that for now. Just keep heading this way. Take a short break here in the water to regen stamina. If you're in the swamps, the water is your friend. One of the things that Gamma changes from a lot of other mods and regular anomalies, the water doesn't irradiate you. So standing in water is actually helpful rather than harmful. Now, that does allow you to do a bit of cheesing, but in these early games, you really need every advantage you can get. Otherwise, you're just asking to get murdered left, right, and center. One of the other changes that we might notice is the meat chunk that we picked up after dying the second time around actually has more durability or condition than the other one did. It's one of the small benefits that came with Reese dying. A lot of things change when you reload a save or die and have to go back and redo things. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. It's hard to say. Nothing really is truly determined in Stalker. Some quests have set rewards, yes, but the monetary rewards can be randomized. The item rewards can be randomized. It really depends. We're gonna go ahead and ignore bleeding for now, and we're gonna go dump off this radioactive hunk of rock. Alrighty. Another thing I'm gonna do is actually take some of this ammo I have for that gun. We don't have any ammo for this. I'm actually gonna leave it here just because it weighs a fair bit. I do want to take this shotgun, but its condition is rather poor. Well, it's worth using occasionally. We don't have much ammo for it, but we can get more. It's actually one of the cheaper weapons to use, ammo-wise. Alright. So the PDA we actually need to turn in over here. Get some small amount of money, but the bear detector is probably the biggest score from this. With that,
I need to eat something.
our artifact hunting just got an upgrade. And we got our quests back again, so we can do another ecologist escort mission. Alright. I'm gonna do some small running around purchasing some things, and we'll get back into the action shortly. Alright, and we're back. I didn't do much. Bought some things, mostly just fixed my wounds and bought a single armor repair kit to fully repair my armor. I also picked up a couple quests. One of them I got from Cold over in to repel a renegade attack at the pump station. Now this is going to be something that we don't want to do just yet. It's actually quite difficult. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go and avoid that by running around to go clear an area of mutants. And we're going to do an anomalous study, well, sort of an escort the ecologist mission of sorts. I'm actually going to go out the back way over here.
Я тебя слушаю.
Talk to this guy. Nope. Alright. Don't think we have anything like that. We're gonna head out the back way here. Our ecologist friend can't follow us this way, so he's gonna have to run. But he should be okay on his own. And this gives us a chance to check a couple of these anomalies for more artifacts with this new detector. One important thing to note, since we're not going to be using this echo detector anymore, we're actually going to unpack the batteries from it currently for later. Alright, we're not picking anything up just yet. Seems like there's nothing here currently. Another stash. Keep on the move. One of the things we didn't buy is more ammo, so we're still kind of hurting on that front. Sadly, ammo is fairly expensive, and we don't really have much money to spare. So that is the renegade attack right now, because we double one artifact. Triple artifact. That's lucky. We're actually gonna pull back a bit here though to drop a quick save over here before we actually go for that. I remember this anomaly, and I don't really feel like having a repeat of last time. I can see the artifact. Need to make sure we don't come out into any of these anomalies. Got a couple of these cocoons. We're actually going to go ahead and equip this moon artifact since it's nighttime. Since it gives us bleeding cure and speed here at nighttime, we can actually move a lot faster now. spots we need to clear are right over here. Zombies. Alright. Not just zombies, dogs and zombies. Alright then, come at me. Let's do this. Thanks to the bleeding cure of the moon, I'm not worried about bleeding. You serious? I am fucking... Really? Alright. Same thing as the first time. Only this time, hopefully without getting smacked around by a couple stupid-ass zombies. I hear those dogs. The dogs and the zombies are trying to fight each other right now. We do need to make sure we don't become the target. We don't want to have to deal with a pack of dogs right away. Luckily, dogs don't really bite that hard. And so the zombies weren't part of the quest to clear mutants, it was actually just the dogs. We can still take out these zombies for the sake of just cause. That was not the right button, but that's fine. Our friend the ecologist has shown up to do a couple... put up a couple bullets in these brainless. Have at him. You got this. I'm following your lead here. He's got himself a Saiga. Beat him up. Oh my gosh. I hate you. Are you serious? I hate zombies. Their hitbox is annoying, to say the least. Ay, ay, ay. I don't want to use meds, but with the way my leg is now, I won't be able to run for a while if I don't. So we're actually going to have to use a bit of our meds. Need a second one so that our limb is fully healed. And then we take one of these. Doesn't fix our head or torso, sadly, but it will keep our leg from being a problem. Alright. Things aren't ideal, but they could have gone a lot worse. Probably should just let our friend handle that the entire way. We don't have much in the way of food. We do have plenty of water. Hope our ecologist buddy doesn't get himself into too much trouble over there. His portrait isn't red, so he's not in a firefight with something right now. And he's still moving. Alright. That's actually a rather interesting artifact to have. So the heart gives health regen at lower health, which can be quite good for keeping you from dying. Moss, yeah, not very useful. The cocoon, melee protection can be useful, but it's got its own problems. Oh, he's in a fight with something. What are you shooting at? Hey. Psst. Psst. Great. You're shooting back, so what is it? Renegades. This isn't ideal. Yoink. That's pretty nice. Take a pump action shotgun. Alright. Yeah, come on. You got work to do. This armor is actually not bad. Strange, but it's actually better than the Merc armor. This one, we're gonna actually go ahead and take that apart. This kind of gun doesn't use a chalk because it's not a strike.
All right.
Pump action doesn't use that kind of thing. Alright. Come on. Get close enough. Do your job. Get in there. Go. Come on. You're here. Ay, ay, ay. There he goes. That's the voice line. Right. Step away from the anomaly, and we're just gonna sit here and stay safe. I'll be back with us shortly once he's done. Alright, our friend finished his job. It's time to get moving. There's not much to do on the way back, except to avoid a couple of potential dangers and hopefully avoid running into any more mutants. I'm going to do my best to get back safely so I don't have to spend more money on meds currently. That's definitely the biggest draining factor right now. Despite our use of a medic, it's not exactly ideal. Right. I took off the moon whilst I was standing there to preserve the efficiency of it, since it drains with time, as long as I'm wearing it. There's not much to say other than I'll meet you back at base, and if anything happens, you'll be right there with me. Alright. We actually took a quick break here, because I actually wanted to take a quick look here at this. We're actually getting shot at from this range. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, definitely not something we can deal with a pistol from this range. So we're gonna keep moving through the cover of night whilst getting shot at. and say he can stop stealth, so he moves a bit faster. I was going to actually try and attack that, but whenever I look in that area, there's something going on with the physics, probably a body that got glitched into something, so it causes some serious lag in the area. We'll avoid it for now, but hopefully those mercenaries just sort themselves out, or renegades.
I need to eat something.
Don't we all? Alright. We're almost back at the base right now. Go and take off the moon, we don't really need it right now. We're gonna eat this. It's not exactly the best food, since it'll give us a bit of radiation poisoning. But the small amount shouldn't be enough to actually cause us too many problems. I'd like to get at least somewhat better equipped range-wise before we end up running over into that danger zone. It's gonna be a little while playing it safe and earning money before we can get to the more interesting things in this game. But that's the struggle. Stalker. That's what makes it fun. Alright, get over here so you can pay me. Come on. Yep. Rank improved. Nice. One great thing about these quests is it always rewards you with these metal containers, pretty much. So you can get plenty of those for your own artifact hunting just by doing that.
Привет, Сталкер!
Stash coordinates, money, plenty to enjoy.
Неужто за всем этим не стоит что-то большее?
Alright.
Чёрт знает.
I need to eat something.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave the episode here, get myself something to eat, and get myself some ammo, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.